AirPods.
You're good. Good morning, everybody. It's so good to be with you, Trisha. It's been so long. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So happy to be here. It has been too long.
Oh, and you sound perfect, just so that you know. I can hear you perfectly.
I just came in last minute, like, oh, I don't have my AirPods in.
No, you're absolutely perfect. And I realize that when I hold this like this closer to my mouth, it's not so like, so that's why I'm but it's so good to see you. It's been a while. Tell us how you've been. Tell us who you are, where you are, what you do. Give everybody a quick re-intro.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all here on this platform. My name is Trisha Schuster. I am a registered nurse and a registered yoga instructor, and I teach meditation. And I have a website called stillnessschool.com. It's under construction as we speak, and I hope to launch it next month officially. It includes meditation coaching. It's going to include some conversations on plant medicine, and eventually I hope to include some conversations even about death and dying and the importance of addressing. Jesse and I were just talking about that, believe it or not. So
there's nothing like starting your morning off with a good conversation about death. That was wonderful.
Yeah. That's the registered nurse in me. So it always merges my nursing, my yoga, and meditation. It kind of, So,
but those are interesting, and like they're beautiful conversations too, because I don't care what age you are, as soon as you're aware of your own mortality, I think that is something that is ever present in the back of your mind. So even though we don't discuss it and we don't talk about like fear of dying or whatever, there's always going to be I honestly believe that is one of the driving forces of how we behave on a day-to-day basis. So if we can kind of bring that a little bit less stigmatized and more accepted, as what you were talking about, like for animals going off in the wild and things like that, is just a part of nature. It's just a part of the process.
Yes.
So I am very excited for your quote unquote death cafe. You just let me know when that opens up and I will be there.
I'll keep everyone posted.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then should we get started?
Yeah. Would you like to? It's about that time.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
And all right, everybody. So just find a nice, comfortable seat or lying down, or you can even, if you're putzing, doing dishes, making your coffee, you can even keep doing that. Just whatever you're doing, bring yourself into this space of wholehearted presence and find a comfortable place within the body. And let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose. Easy exhale out the mouth. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale. Easy exhale, feeling the shoulders relax down the back. Inhale. Easy exhale. You can have the eyes open or closed. I usually end up closing mine. It just kind of instantly takes the gaze inward, but there's never any right or wrong. You can't screw up meditation. The important thing is that we do it. We do it on a regular basis, which is what's so beautiful and amazing about this platform that Jessie has created. And she's so vigilant about getting on every single morning. And that's how meditation works. That's how we reap the benefits, is by doing it over and over. So here we are, connecting in this energetic space. So dropping into this notion that we are energetic beings. Maybe bringing the awareness out of the thinking mind and into sensations of the body, the feeling tone of the body. So feeling our own beingness, that part of us that extends beyond our skin, that part of us that has no beginning or no end, that part of us that always has been and always will be, our essence, our energy, that deeper dimension within ourselves. Albert Einstein says that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. And so, because we're just sort of walking balls of energy, this applies to our lives as well. And so, in the same vein of what we were discussing just moments ago, that even as this physical body deteriorates, or when this physical body goes away, because it will one day, we only have it for a short time, it's on loan to us. Once the physical aspect of our being deteriorates, that energetic aspect is infinite, eternal, cannot be created or destroyed. So again, feeling into that aspect of our being, maybe even feeling a sort of a pulsation in the fingertips. Or a pulsation in the entire body. And just to close it up, kind of acknowledging this idea, like Jesse said, when we contemplate this, meditate on our own mortality, it can truly affect how we approach the moments of our days with deeper gratitude, with more presence, with appreciation, with a richness, with an understanding of the fragility of this physical existence. And what a beautiful gift that is. So just as we started, let's go ahead and take 3 long, slow, deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose, releasing out the mouth. This life-sustaining breath, inhale it deep and big. Releasing, one more time, inhale. Exhale. Gently letting the eyes flutter open. Yeah. Thank you. I hope you can hear me okay without my earbuds.
Yeah, I could hear you perfectly. That was perfect. It
Wow.
was so freaky when you, right before you said feeling the pulsation in your fingertips, these 3 fingers, like right on this hand, I had just literally had a sensation in those fingertips. And you know how they say that deja vu is actually just the brain catching up to real time, and so you feel like you lived it before, but it's just your brain catching up. And so I wonder if it was the same kind of thing, like my brain just needed to catch up. I heard you say the words, and then I felt it, but really it happened after you said the words, not before. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking.
No, I think you're on to something. It's all, I mean, it's, there's no way to know how the energy, it comes back to this idea that we're all just energy and we're part of this same energetic soup, kind of, we're all intertwined in this, So
I love it. There was an old show, I mean, not old, maybe about 5, 6 years ago now. It was called Through the Wormhole, and Morgan Freeman narrated it. And did you ever see it?
I don't know, but I remember it kind of, yeah.
Check it out, man. They discussed the inexplicable, and one of their episodes was all about human energy and how we like that feeling when you're like, I've been thinking about this person for like all day. I haven't talked to them in years, and then they call me out of the blue.
Yes.
And just things like that. And it's just, we definitely are energy, and it's just amazing to think about it that way and to nurture that and to make sure that we're taking care of our energy. Protecting our energy is something that I struggle with, because I just open my energy up to everybody. So I don't really do a lot of protectiveness to that, which can impact my energy. So it's important to consider it. And this was such a beautiful way to just celebrate it this morning and start the day off right with it. So thank you, Trisha.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity. I love how it kind of organically unfolds time. And I hope it didn't bring a heaviness to anyone or an unexpectedness, like, oh, I didn't think we were talking about that this morning. But
let's start the day with death. Yay.
It's actually a very high vibrational part of the natural cycle of this life, Yeah.
And it's always the people that have had like a near-death experience that go, I'm going to live life to the fullest. Like, I feel like that's where YOLO came from, is from people that just were presented with the concept of mortality. And then they're like, oh, maybe we should do awesome things while we're alive. So reframe, if it did stress you out a little bit this morning, reframe it as go forth and have your little Robin Williams moment of standing on a desktop and say, let's do good things.
Yeah. And contemplate this idea that maybe we never really even die. This physical body goes away, but we don't ever go away.
Bouncing around from solar system to solar system.
Jesse, we'll be ghost friends one day.
So down. So down. We'll do little pranks on our other little ghost. Oh, I'm in 100%. Thank you, Trisha. What an amazing pleasure to see you this morning. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Go forth, do good things. YOLO. Bye, guys.
All right.